the first time I fasted, a demon came out. You're all casual. Like, like, if you watch Grey's Anatomy when they do the clear paddles, I fasted it for 24 hours. I was so nervous. I didn't have a church. I didn't have any community. I didn't know what to do. I was doing this. Me and my husband didn't know what to do. We were doing this thing on our own. Um, yeah, 2018, but it was online. Like, we don't live locally, you know what I mean? And there's I'm not gonna blast where I live and blast my local churches, but they're just not. I'll get into that, but they're just not doing the thing. So anyway, I did try later and find some local churches, and I was told I couldn't have a demon. Christians can't have demons, and I'm like, well, you can. What I was told was you can be oppressed, but you can't be possessed. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he didn't say anything. And I'm like, and this is the elder of the church that I'm trusting these people, like, help me. And he didn't say anything. I'm like, I don't care what you call it. I know I just need it gone. Like, I don't care what it's called. So this is turning into a deliverance testimony, but hey. So then I went to so the first time I fasted, like I said, I jumped like a fish, like with the paddles. And I did that. And I told somebody in the church about it, and he was like, "Oh, that was a demon leaving." And like some people get weird, like it almost like he was a little too excited about the whole thing. You know how there's like storm chasers, like Twister, you know what I mean? Like I feel like some people that are into deliverance get like that. They're like, "Oh, yeah, demon," you know what I mean? Like they're like like just a little bit too excited, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't want this. Like it's not like something cool and neat. Like get it out, bro. So yeah, that was weird for me, and I didn't really want to tell that person anything else. Um, and then I had that experience with the elders, and I'm like, well, what do I do then? So anyway, and any place that I asked around here, like I went to another church and I asked the pastor, "What do you think about spiritual warfare?" He looked at like the look of fear, like like is people's response, and I'm like, "What are we so scared of?" Like, even as a new believer, I'm like, "Who cares?" Like, Jesus, like we could do anything. What do you mean? So just help me get it out. So long story short, I didn't have any help. So I was watching this podcast, which I found, and it's called We Need to Talk. We Need to Talk TV, I think. And they're on YouTube. What up? If you see this, I love your podcast. And there was a pastor on there named Bev Tucker. And she was talking about their house was like possessed. And there was some entity with the house. And her and her husband had just got saved, and she was like, "We didn't know what we were doing." And I was like, "Oh, we don't know what we're doing either." So it like emboldened me to try, you know what I mean? So I got every book I could find, and I didn't have a lot of money, so I'm like, and books are expensive. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I can't pay. Like every place that I would look up for deliverance was like asking for money. Like some of these big accounts, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, they're asking for like a large amount of money. And I'm like, I don't have that. And so what do I do? And a lot of these books even. So I got whatever books I could get for free on Kindle Unlimited on Amazon. And just any deliverance manual, whatever. And when I tell you I went to war, I was renouncing and I was going in for like 4 hours at a time. At a time. Like I was like, like, because I was like in my room, like screaming. Like, ah! Yes, doors were being closed, but there was not enough casting out.